Barstool, late night, party on, excellent.
Yo, welcome to Barstool at Night. This is Eddie with Carl. Carl, how's it going this evening?
I am doing well, Ed. I want to get this out of the way. I biked 23 miles today. So
23 miles. Did you have what did you have below the seat? Did you have a water bottle? Did you have a beer?
nothing. All natural. Fucking just guzzed it out. I don't even know what I just said, but just slugged it out like a real champ. 23 miles, Michael Jordan, obviously number 23, Sammy Sosa documentary, Sammy Sosa 21. I was in between 21, 23, wanted to get my all, went 23 today. Type of guy I am.
Good, there you go. Get some icy hot, some biofreeze on the legs, and you'll be ready to go.
We have a CBD sponsor, believe it or not. I think I can find one.
There you go. There you go. All right, let's bring on our guest for today. Our guest is Patrick from Barstool Breakfast. Pat, I think you've had a few liquors too.
I may have had one or two. I knew that I was going to be with Carl, and I know that you guys have a few liquor sponsors, and I didn't want to be disrespectful, so I decided to have myself a liquor before I came on.
For sure. Well, Pat, how you doing, man? What's going on?
I'm doing good, man. We were talking a little before we hopped on, me and Ed. Carl wasn't here, but I'm in Massachusetts. I'm at the parents' house, so both my roommates are asleep upstairs, so I'm trying to keep my voice down a little bit. But things are good. Breakfast is going well. Got a new show up on the blog for Pride Month called 10 Questions. Trying to get a little shine to the tribe, but everything is going well. How are things with you guys?
Good, man.
Hair doesn't look nearly as good as yours. So just off the top, I just want to get this out of the way. I took mine off. You're bringing yours out. This is something I've been dealing with my whole life. So this is why I'm doing the upper lip hair. Hope no one has a problem with it tonight.
No, I mean, it looks gorgeous. Let me give you a tilt on the head. Let me see what you got. All right, okay, yeah. No, that's.
I think the shaved head looks good.
I do too. I think if you know when to pull the plug, it's better than letting it hang around. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No one likes me for my hair, anyways. Eddie?
No, I think it looks good. I like the shaved head look. So yeah, let's get into our topics here. First, we're gonna kick it off with the Australian race car driver. Says she created an OnlyFans. She's making like $1 million. It's that easy. She says you just take a picture of your bum and you go. She walked away from the sport. I mean, that's the dream. Pat, what do you got on this one?
Well, I mean, realistically, she was a nobody in the sport to begin with, right? No one knows who the hell this woman is. She's obviously she's got some great assets that she can use to her advantage. But let me ask you this. If you're a 25-year-old girl in any profession, and you get the opportunity to do an OnlyFans, you know you can make money, are you going to do it, even as a 25-year-old guy?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. I mean, the reason why OnlyFans is like you sit around, you're like, man, how do I get rich? What do I do? OnlyFans was just a slam dunk idea. Just like, kind of inch people into porn like that. Be like, yeah, just dip your toe into it. And he or she, it's like, yeah, this I'm going to do this slowly but surely, and then it just kind of takes off,
I mean,
What's an Australian race car driver?
Good question, too.
Is something in the headline business? Okay, get that out of here. No, I didn't. We saw that. I'm in the headline business. Like, this is just headline stuff. Like, she might have been in a race. She might have sucked some professional race car driver's dick. She might have won a race or two. She might actually be a race car driver. I don't know. But it's in Australia. Just out of respect for the OnlyFans and the comparisons we're drawing here. Like, oh, I'm an Australian race car driver. Like, oh, excuse me. What a downgrade to OnlyFans. Like, get the fuck out of here. OnlyFans.
Who wrote that blog? Riggs?
I'm not sure. I know we use.
Statistics would say.
That's such a classic headline trick. I'll let everyone in on a little secret. First of all, we were joking before, anytime you put IG model in the title of a blog, you're getting 50,000 views. And then if you add some sort of ethnicity to it, Australian, British, this and that, adds that exotic element, and that's just gonna fucking shoot it way up. That is such a joke.
We use a lot of your blogs on this show, so we know. We see that you you figured out the algorithm for sure.
My favorite is White Sox Dave's. It's just smut. There's no creativity to it. I love it because it's so just straightforward. It's like you know exactly what you're getting.
Exactly. I think it's good too. I think that's a good way to frame it. But yeah, OnlyFans. I didn't know she was not very good. That's confirmed, Pat?
Well, I mean, she's unknown.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, I didn't know who she was. This is obviously her only like thing. I would do an OnlyFans if I was her. If I was a girl in general, I'm a guy and I would do an OnlyFans. If I knew I could get customers.
As a guy, though, do you have to be like guys have to be so hot to do an OnlyFans and get away with it? Like, that's why I said, would I do an OnlyFans? Are you fucking kidding me? Just go down to your local export, take a peek in the sauna, and you'll get that hot action for like way less than what it's going to cost you for OnlyFans. Like, I feel like dudes to do it, like you better be a hot dude.
Dude, I disagree. Like, you do not. Like, I've seen like a big thing on gay Twitter is guys have OnlyFans and they list it, and you got some like beat dudes on OnlyFans because you don't have to have a good face because you just go neck down. So if your body is decent, that's fine. And even if your body isn't decent, then you're fetishized. So you can do that too. I've thought about it. I could probably get maybe 10 to 15 people a month, maybe if I really like pushed it. But then that's only $5 a pop. So I'm only making $50 a month to jerk off on camera. Like, that's not that good.
Not what you want. Yeah, that's true.
But I do jerk off a lot. So it's like, if I'm going to do it, I might as well do it on camera and let somebody else enjoy it. You know, it's kind of a people helping people thing. But, you know, to each their own.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, moving on here. Bella Danger tweeted out the other day that she wants to do a Barstool podcast. Kate jumps into the fray initially. She says she would be the perfect co-host for Bella. Pat, you're pretty good friends with Kate. And I got to say, listen, I think we all love Kate, but, you know, there's ulterior motives here for sure. Like, Kate will do anything to get closer to Owen Gray, who is a male porn star that she loves. So I got my eye on her. That's what she's doing here.
Yes, we talked about that actually on breakfast. We were like, Kate is only doing this to get to Owen Gray. And then we tried to get Owen Gray on our show, and Kate was too embarrassed to reach out. But Large was talking a little bit about this on the morning show, and he was saying, we can't have her on because it will be stolen valor for Call Her Daddy. Because, I mean, Alex Cooper, you know, she talks a big game. I'm sure she, you know, lives up to it a decent amount. But as Large said, he goes, have you ever done a Gluck Gluck 3000 on take 35, you know, and try not to cry as much this time? Like, if she comes in, she's just going to blow the doors off this place. But I think we can't afford her, honestly. I mean, talking about OnlyFans, she said she doesn't do OnlyFans because she doesn't like the company. How much money do you think she could make off that? Asa Akira makes $20,000 a month off OnlyFans, and that's back 2 years ago when she was sharing a desk with Glennie Balls.
$20,000 a month she's making?
Not bad.
That's wild. I mean, they're great, but it's just crazy. Carl, you got anything?
Where do you put a Bella Danger? I mean, what is she on your scale? Do you have a 1 to 10? Do you have a top 10? Is she around there? Do you recognize her body of work?
I mean, I've said this to you before. I mean, I guess it's a little different when it comes to a porn star. But if you instantly are like down with Barstool, like I always like you a little more. And she's down with Barstool and she's down with the Bears. So that's like I instantly hit like.
Is she a Bears girl?
She hung out with her linebacker.
Oh,
yeah, she hung out with her linebacker on a boat like a month and a half ago and was wearing a Bears visor. So she's climbing up my power rankings pretty fast.
Yeah. I don't say this a lot about a lot of porn stars, but there's something about a Bella Danger where like. And I'm married. I'm not looking for it. But maybe you got a chance. Like, maybe what the fuck is going on here? I mean, you couldn't be late. We've been talking about this topic for 5 minutes, Matt. Get in the game. But she is on a short list of notable porn stars where I'm like, you know what? Under the right circumstances, if my game is where I think it is, and we're at the type of spot I think it is,
I mean, where do you think your game is? Where do you think your game is with the Bella Danger?
Oh, my game with the Bella Danger it's going to be very playful. It's going to be It's a lot of self-deprecating stuff, a lot of witty banter, maybe a soft elbow touch or something.
Oh.
More confidence than she's ever. I will hose her down with confidence. I will squirt my confidence on her.
She's what, 20? She's early 20s, right? And I think that's part of the appeal is that she is the girl next door. Like that's why people like KFC always talks about this no face girl. Have you heard of her?
No.
Carl's heard of her, but it's the same kind of thing. It's that girl next door that just gets people going.
Well, all right. I mean, that's no wait. Are you familiar with the Wood guy? The guy with the cock who everyone kept sending around like a month and a half ago.
Talking about the BBC?
Yeah, the BBC guy. You've definitely seen him, Pat.
The BBC. Who's BBC?
His name was Mr. Wood. He had the BBC, and people would send him, and like he'd be like photoshopped into like a cake.
Oh, of course, yes, Mr. BBC. Yes,
Have
sitting on the edge of the bed. No, I haven't.
Okay, because I don't know. I know he did gay porn. I don't know if he was specifically or not. So I was wondering if he was like, if he lives up to the hype, you know?
I tried to find him, but I couldn't because I didn't know what to search for. I mean, you just look up like big black guy porn, and then a million people come up. I didn't know his name.
Like you don't know what to put like, specifically for him, I guess.
The keywords, yeah.
Does fuck it? Does the way BBC porn work for straight? You know, like are there gay BBC gangbangs too? Like, is that a thing?
Of course, Carl. I'm glad you asked. There's plenty of BBC gangbangs, but it's not like a. I imagine that the appeal for a straight BBC is just to see the girl like get wrecked, right? Are we getting too vulgar here? Like that's like the appeal of the BBC.
Oh, yeah. I think empirically speaking, the data would agree with you, Pat.
Right. If I'm talking data strictly, like there's definitely some BBC on the dark side of the Pornhub. I'll tell you that.
All right. Moving on, our last topic here, a little less risque, I guess. Window washing, window cleaners of Reddit share the weirdest things they've seen on the job. Bunch of shit here. A lady jerking off a cat. Tommy Smokes wrote this. I actually had one of these guys on the show one time. I had him on Dog Walk. It was pretty interesting. He said him and his buddy like shot down, and there was like a dude smoking a bong, and he like ran out of his place because he thought it was like an FBI raid. So it's got to be a pretty cool job. What do you got on this, Carl?
You know, window washers came here. They come here once a year. I'm in the IRS. I got the window washers. I mean, I've been seen by a window washer with my cock in my hands.
Really?
And how do you react to that? You keep going?
I mean, Pat, come on. I didn't invite him inside, you weirdo. I was like, I was kidding. I was like, it was super. I mean, it was just super. It was super. It was super blanket over. Like fucking close it and just get out. Like clear the situation, clear the area, just clear it.
Wow.
I mean, you didn't like hear him coming because I read the article and some of the stuff. It was more than just like jerking off, like that these guys saw. They saw like one guy saw a girl OD on heroin. Like another guy saw like someone trimming their pubes. Like there's all sorts of wacky shit that people see. I've always wanted to ride one of the window washing things because I always thought that it would be super fun to do. And whenever those videos come out that are like the wind blows them like crazy and they have to hold on for dear life, that looks like fun to me. But I don't think. Yeah, I know. I don't know. That was a weird blog.
That's not what my guy Bubba, the window washer, said.
Ed, would you get on one?
Fuck no. And it was interesting because I was like, I assume you guys hate the rain the most. He's like, no, dude, it's the wind because you just get fucking tossed around and you're just hanging out for dear life. Fuck that.
Yeah, little ragdoll bitch. We had the ropes hanging from the roof.
Yeah.
For like 2 weeks. Because they fucking just come and go. So there's the risk when the ropes are hanging. But if you understand the layout of my very small convertible apartment, it would be disingenuous in my life for me to crack stick elsewhere. Like there's basically one spot.
Crack stick, you say?
We're watching windows is compromised. So I'm just keeping it real. This is Barstool at night, man. Fucking everybody else went to bed. Like we're just keeping it real.
Do you crack stick when your wife is home?
Yeah. This is it. Yeah.
But does she know you're doing it, or do you try and sneak it?
Did you hear that?
Sweetie, mind coming on for a sec?
He said mostly sneaking it, but sometimes have caught you but haven't told you.
Okay.
All right. There you go.
So
Is that,
you got married and you're no longer horny? Like, dude, come on, guys. We're all fucking men here.
was that good data for you though? Like, are you happy you know that now?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna log that away. I'll pull that up at some point.
I would assume like probably like, oh, that's nice, good to know. Like now I know if I need to.
Because I have married buddies who say they have to sneak it.
Well, like, I mean, you want to respect the boundaries. You know, it's not like I'm you know, he's my wife. I love her. She's sacred to me. I'm not walking around fucking Mr. You know, ooh, blue load. You know,
all right. That's the end of this portion. Let's get into Are You Smarter Than White Sox Dave? Carl, let's swap you out with White Sox Dave and Chief. Pat, are you nervous?
No.
All right, he's not nervous. Thanks.
White Sox Dave.
All right. You take me out too, Matt. You lost our guest, though.
There
he is.
What's up, fellas? How you doing?
All right. How you feeling? You feel like you're ready for White Sox, Dave?
I think so. I gave some topics, and they were all over the place. I gave you like motorcycles, reality shows, and
your interest. I don't even know how to look up questions to that. So,
landscaping was one of them. I was like, what?
I didn't see it yet. You have odd ones, so like I can't in like good conscience give you motorcycle questions because that's not fair to the White Sox Dave. But yeah, we'll get going here. Pat, we need you to take your headphones out to start. We let Dave go first so he can't cheat. And then we'll either DM you or wave to you or something to bring you back.
Wait, so I'm taking them off so I can't hear anything.
Correct.
All right.
All right, Dave, how are you feeling?
This is gonna be a weird one. I couldn't prepare for this one. Typically, like if RA's on, I'll look up hockey shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll follow suit, and I can't do that with Pat. I have no idea what.
Pat's a mystery.
He's a mystery. The NBA, I know he likes the NBA a lot, but I mean I don't know shit about the NBA, so I'd be fucked.
We'll see. We do have one basketball question. We also have a NASCAR question. What does NASCAR stand for?
National Auto Sports Car is not an acronym. It's a trick question. I don't have the closest any fucking clue.
They're a sponsor. I mean, come on, dude.
You baited me right there. That was a goad.
Yeah. All right. Next question. The beer, Heineken, the green bottle, the famous green bottle.
Yeah.
What country is that from?
It's the United States. I think it is. I'm like pretty sure it's an AB beer.
No, I mean, AB and Bev bought everything, but so I'm asking you originally, like it's not a domestic beer.
Okay, Germany then.
Okay. All right. Question number 3: of the Triple Crown horse races, which one is the oldest?
All right, I'm gonna work east to west. Kentucky's furthest west. I'm going to go the Preakness.
Preakness is the oldest race.
Yeah, like before Kentucky was even a thing.
Okay.
13 original colonies. That's how I'm thinking it.
Okay. This is a specific basketball question. Pat's a Boston guy. You're a Chicago guy. Do you remember the triple overtime game in the playoffs?
Yeah, in 2009.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
All right. I would need you to give me the leading scorer for the Celtics or the leading scorer for the Bulls. I'll take either one.
So it was for the Bulls. Derrick Rose had 36 points, I believe. I know that was like the first game where he just went fucking ham. So I'm assuming he was the leading scorer. And then on the Celtics, I want to say it was Ray Allen, and he went off too for like 40 plus or something.
Okay. All right. Fifth and final question for tonight. Which foreign car company has the highest U.S. sales?
So Acura is Nissan, I believe. Then I'm just thinking like stock cars, like my Nissan Altima.
Mm-hmm.
So let me clarify the question then. Is like what's Honda? Is it Honda and Acura? I don't know, like they're the same company.
Right. So, correct. Yeah.
So is that what you're including?
Yeah. Like if you're
under the umbrella.
If you're General Motors, you get everything underneath General Motors.
Okay, that's all right, just like that. All right, so I'm gonna say Nissan.
Okay. All right, Dave, that's it. Let's bring back on Pat. All right, Pat. I think you're going to have a good chance here. That was not a strong performance by White Sox Dave. We got 5 questions coming up. First question, NASCAR. What does NASCAR stand for?
North American. NAS. Sports. Car.
All right. That's it. You got it. Nailed it.
Is that it?
No.
I was going to say.
I'll tell you at the end. You know the green beer, the Heineken, the famous bottle?
Yeah.
Which country is that from?
Oh, fuck. It's like Sweden or Norway or some shit. I'm trying to think of it. Something weird. Oh, Heineken? Heineken's German, right? It's a German beer. Yeah, German. Final answer.
Final answer? Okay. Of the Triple Crown horse races, which race is the oldest?
Oh, man. I saw what's his name win the Triple Crown 2 years ago. It's Kentucky Derby. There's the one in Queens, and then there's the other one that I can't think of the name to. Fuck. Can I get a hint? Jeff D'Lo gives us hints.
Yeah, no hints.
No hint for half the price? Okay, shit. Well, I'm going to have to go with Kentucky Derby because that's the only one I can think of right now.
Okay. All right. You're a basketball guy, right? I feel like that's kind of your reputation.
Yeah, I'd say so.
All right.
Kind of. I mean, I don't want to set myself up for failure. I'm like 0 for 3. What happens if we both get none right?
There is a tiebreaker.
Okay, good. A 0-0 tiebreaker? Perfect.
Yeah, we'll see. It's a physical challenge. We'll say that. If it's tied, you guys will play rock, paper, scissors. But game 6, 2009 Bulls Celtics. So we're Chicago guys, you're the Boston guy. Went to triple overtime in the playoffs. Give me the leading scorer for either the Bulls or the Celtics in that game.
Can I give you both, and then if I get one wrong, it doesn't count?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
We'll go Derrick Rose, and I mean, leading scorer has got to be either Pierce, KG, or Ray. Ray probably drained a couple threes, but I'll have to go with. My gut's telling me KG, but my brain is telling me Pierce for some reason. I feel like KG in those situations. KG.
Okay. Final question: which foreign car company has the highest U.S. sales?
Foreign car company. We have Kia, Volkswagen, Mercedes, BMW, Hyundai. I want to go with highest sales, highest dollar amount.
Yeah.
Not everyone can afford BMWs, but I'm leaning towards BMW. We'll go with Beamers.
Beamers. Okay.
It's probably Kia, right? Fuck.
Let's bring back White Sox Dave. Dave, you there? No, Dave.
I'm here. I'm
Dave,
here. Yeah.
Dave, how do you feel after watching Pat's performance?
I mean, we had like the same answers for everything. Neither of us had any clue on NASCAR.
Yeah.
I think we were both right on the Bulls Celtics question. We were wrong on Germany, I think.
Yeah. So
Is it
now I'm
Finland
thinking
or
the
something
commercials.
weird?
I'll give it to you right now. So Pat, 0. You got 0 right. 0 for 5 questions. I mean, I know if you say you're an automotive guy, I assume you know a little bit about NASCAR. That's where my brain went, anyways. But the only question anyone got right was Dave. You said Ray Allen as the leading scorer for the Celtics.
So was Ben Gordon? Did Ben Gordon have like 50 points or something that game?
John Salmons had 35.
I thought Rose had 36. I want to say
he had 28.
And I said Ray Allen. Too.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that wasn't the. Oh no, because that was game 1. He went off.
Yeah.
So that's what I was thinking.
John Salmons was very, very random.
John Sally.
He was good for a couple years though.
Yeah. You guys want to know what NASCAR stands for?
I'd love to know.
I think that was probably closer.
I mean,
National Auto Sports.
It's National Association for Stock Car Auto Racing.
Yeah, I mean that makes
clue.
perfect sense.
We
Heineken's
both just said car because we couldn't think of anything too.
Heineken's from the Netherlands.
And you were on the right track there. I'm thinking back to the commercials after I answered Germany.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where the fuck's this from? Because now I'm thinking it's not Germany. It's like somewhere northwest.
Triple Crown, you guys both got that wrong. That was the Belmont.
Belmont's in Queens, right?
Yeah, that's in New York.
Of course, I was there.
Well, it's northern New York, I thought, or upstate rather.
No, Belmont's on Long Island.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's Toyota was the final.
Oh God, this is really bad. Toyota, Toyota, Honda are the two I didn't name. I named goddamn Fiat before I named that.
Yeah. Yeah, you went with Beamers, but yeah, it was Toyota. Think of all the Camrys out there. Like everybody's got a Camry.
I mean, I had to drive one.
There you go. Everyone did. So White Sox Dave, now you got a 2-game winning streak. You're undefeated this week. I think you're back to 500.
That is correct. I'm 6-6.
How big does your brain feel right now?
Not really. I mean,
really?
What?
Honest man.
Yeah,
I got Ray Allen right, and I was positive on Rose, and I was guessing on Ray Allen, and it was the other way around.
Yeah. All right, Pat. Appreciate you coming on. Sorry you couldn't get that W. I mean, it's not what people think. They think they're gonna have a cakewalk, and then Dave's by
it's
going
past,
1 for 5.
It's past my bedtime, so that's my excuse. Thanks for having me on, though, guys. Appreciate it.
Catch you in the morning on breakfast.
Wait, before we wrap up, two things. Pat, tell us about your new show.
Oh, yeah, it's called 10 Questions. So this month is Pride Month. I'm trying to give some shine to some gay LGBT celebrities, comedians, whatever. So I'm doing a twice weekly interview series. It's going to be on the blog. And then I believe we may do a replay on Sirius. But I got some good guests. I got Mateo Lane. I have the founder of Grindr, this guy, Joel Simkai, president of the Warriors, who is Rick Welts. I actually have him coming up on Tuesday. We're going to talk all about the NBA, his plans to get it back, the Warriors' plans for the future. So that's a pretty good conversation. Colin Martin, MLS player, who's like the only out athlete in all of professional sports. And then I have a few of my buddies on, Joe Santagato, Danny Lopiori, who they're host of the Basement Yard. They're real funny guys, friends of the program. So I'm pumped. Should be good. Every Tuesday and Thursday at 1 p.m.
Awesome. We'll definitely go check that out. Pat, thanks for joining us, man.
Thanks, guys.
That's it for today, everybody. We'll see you all on Monday.
Barstool, late night, party on, excellent.